Right then guys, so welcome back to the channel. Today's video is an interesting one. Something needs sorting on the Civic. I'm booked in down at Honda HQ, so I've got to go there shortly. I just need some petrol before I go, just letting the car warm up. Okay guys, so last week I went down to Honda HQ. It was off video, I didn't record, probably should have, but it is what it is. I didn't stick around anyway because it was a long day. It was a bit of a long project sort of thing, so I just kind of left the car, then went back and got it afterwards. Right guys, so yeah, so I went to Honda HQ last week. Didn't record anything. To be fair, there was no point because I left the car there for a couple hours. It was going to take that long to do the jobs that needed doing. So yeah, so we went for the job. So it had genuine Honda timing chain, tension and guides done. The valve clearances was done, which it was clear they had never been done on the car because they were way out. And you know, I thought the car drove smooth anyway, but now I've had these on and I had these done, sorry, and I drove it, I've totally changed it. It feels so smooth. The main thing was that the engine mounts needed doing. I had a knock from underneath the car. I thought it was the manifold, but well, it was the manifold that was knocking, but I thought it was the manifold's fault. Not the manifold's fault, the person who fitted it. Yeah, but it turns out that the engine mounts were ruined, so obviously that was causing the engine to obviously torque up a bit, and then obviously that's causing the manifold underneath to just knock against the bottom of the chassis. So yeah, so they needed doing, so I bought engine mount inserts from Tegra. That's totally sorted now, that's done. And then the other thing was the gearbox mount. Didn't need doing because I was changing the insert, like the engine mounts to the inserts. I thought I might as well change the gearbox one to the gearbox insert. Just makes sense to do it all at the same time, really. So yeah, and then obviously because the timing chain everything was off, it made sense to do the oil. Now the oil had only been changed about 1,200 miles ago anyway, if that, maybe 1,000. I know it's not much, but obviously, as I said, it just makes sense to do so because you've got the timing chain off anyway. So obviously, I had fresh engine oil, the filter, and that obviously as well. And then the engine coolant was emptied, refilled, and then bled into the engine. So all of that got that all sorted. But obviously now today, I'm going down there to sort something else. And the phone's just come on. I'm going down there to sort something else, but I'll show you all that in the video in a second. Okay guys, so this is what happens. So there's a drop in the RPM, so I can rev it and it'll drop. Now it's been doing this since I owned the car. Putting speed bumps here, so when I slow down you'll see it again. Look. Okay guys, so this Honda HQ is kind of literally in the middle of nowhere, but it's on this sort of like farmyard here. I'm not sure if they've recently moved here or if they've always been here. So you turn off the main road on down here and it's just the last unit. Oh god, that was a big drop. That felt bigger than what it was last time. So yeah, so it's just down here on the left, the bottom unit. You know when you get in there because you start spotting Integras and EJs and any sort of type of hybrid. Mad swaps here, K-swap AGs and stuff. Now there's one Integra, look at that DC5 there, parked up. I've never seen someone dismantle an engine so quickly. So all the control valves normally in there, in the throttle body like. So just gonna have to be clean now. Look at this beast. Right guys, so I'm almost back home. I just parked around the corner. Where do I start? I had it done, and the guy said to me whilst he was doing it, he was like, look, I'm just pre-warning you, these can be gone too far to be brought back, were his words. So we done it and he was like, no, I think that'll be alright. So I put it in, so we put it in, so I've got it in, started the car up, and I was revving. Obviously it wasn't quite up to temperature, so it wasn't going to drop anyway, but I was revving it, and then I'll let it run for a bit, let the engine warm up, and I was revving it, and it was just coming straight back down to 1. It was like, yeah, it won't drop in. I was like, yeah, cool sound. He was like, is that alright? I was like, yeah. So I get it a few more cheeky revs, went a bit high up the rev range, you know, just to see whether or not it did come back down, and it was fine. Drove out of there, it was fine. Drove probably about 3/4 of the way back, and I thought I saw it drop, and I was like, oh no, don't tell me it is. And then I'd go again, it wouldn't, and then, you know, a couple of stops later, drop. And it's got to the point now where I think it's just dropping every single time again. I'm not sure. Yeah, it's dropping again. So yeah, so potentially it could be a new auto control valve that I might need. Probably won't get a brand new one, probably look down the second-hand range if I can get a decent one. If not, then probably I'm going to have to go brand new, because I don't know about a second-hand one, put it in, and it's going to do the same thing and just totally waste my time, effort, money, and God knows whatever else. So yeah, I thought that was going to be resolved, and to be honest, halfway home, it was still looking alright. It was probably about 3/4 of the way back, and it's just, to be honest, I wouldn't say it was every time, you know, probably one every 3 or 4 stops, whereas before it was every time it was doing it. But yeah, guys, so that's that. Really thought I could get that sorted today, but that issue remains unsolved. But yeah, it is what it is. Thanks for watching anyway, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Obviously this might have to get another video up about this at some point. Other than that, guys, really hope you enjoyed the video. Like, comment, let me know what you think, let me know what you want to see on the channel, and as always, guys, stay tuned. Peace.